This question is about the thermal energy transfer between the two blocks. The one block is X and the other block is Y. And from this given table, we see that the block X temperature is rising, whereas the block Y temperature is dropping to certain value. And these are the specific heat capacities for these two blocks. So if the mass of the block X is M, then what will be the mass of block Y? And we will find out. So first of all, we want to make some equation which we can solve algebraically to find the mass of Y, but we need some we need some foundation principle, we need some law, or we need some important assumption that I'm going to tell you now, that we are going to assume that this system is thermally isolated or it's a thermally insulated, because there is a no heat that is going into the system, or there's a no heat that is going out of the system. This is our most important assumption, that the change of the heat of system is zero. All right, so which means that the heat is completely transferred from Y to X. So the X is gaining heat and Y is losing same amount of heat. So if we carry on this equation, then we can say that the heat gain plus heat loss must be equals to zero. And dear students, we know how the thermal energy is related with the other variable mc delta T. So delta T is a change in temperature. So if we make equation that what is gaining heat, that is X, plus who has lost heat, that is Y, is equal to 0. And what is the value of Q? If we use this equation mc delta T for both, so mx, its specific heat capacity is 2C, and the change in temperature is final minus initial, so that should be 60 minus 20. Okay, plus the mass of the Y is unknown, so my, its specific heat capacity is C, whereas its change in temperature is final minus initial is equals to 0. All right, now you can further solve it. So 2m, now we know that the mass of X is m, right? So right now I am directly writing 2m C into 40, and that will be negative 20 myc is equal to 0. So students, this is an unknown variable, so it's better to take this whole term on the other side, and it would be we can write it 80 mc is equals to 20 my, and that is C. Okay, you can further solve it. The specific heat capacity, this C and C cancelled out, and this will be 4. So we can write my is equals to 4m. So that's our final answer. It means that this block Y has a mass 4 times than the block X. So then this temperature will drop from 80 to 60 at this specific heat capacity. So its right answer should be option C.